a lot of the world and industry fans alike were introduced to Mike Helton the day you had to get up on that podium and deliver that news that we had lost Dad. Can you kind of help me understand, I guess, what you went through? You got to go up there and deliver that news. How did you do that?
I'm not sure how I did it, but the sequence of events got us to the point where a lot of folks had already assumed what had happened, but we had to authenticate it by making an announcement. So we're back from the hospital into the garage area there, and Bill Jr., if you remember, had gone through cancer, and so he was on his toes, so to speak, but he didn't have the energy that he didn't want to do it. And Brian and Paul Brooks and myself and Bill Jr. and others were sitting and saying, we've got to go make the announcement. And so Bill just kind of pointed to me and said, you go do it. And I said, well, what do I say? I said,
Yeah.
well, we just lost the greatest driver we've ever had. What am I supposed to say? And I think it was Brian or Paul Brooks both at the same time stepped in and said, just say that. Just say we lost him. I still think that the realness of all that hadn't sunk in. I still thought that there was part of me that thought, well, I'm going to wake up here before I have to go do this. And I never got a chance to wake up. I just had to go do it. And walked in and said what I said. And I don't know that it was scripted or it just came out the way it came out. And then, we went from there and did the best we could to figure out what next.